Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I just wanted to do another video. It's been a while on the propaganda that the Charlotte County Sheriff is pushing out, and it's just wow. And, you know, I've said it many times, you know, that it's literally a propaganda war, and it's literally a propaganda war. This is nuts. You know, just like Hitler said, you know, if you say it enough times, they believe it. That's what they're doing here. They're trying to say enough times that they are this prick Nazi fucker doesn't believe in the Constitution or obey it. Also, too, he's the only one left in America that doesn't have body cameras, car cameras, or court cameras. Why is that? Because he's so corrupt he can't have them, because then they would be busted. They couldn't do the shit that they're doing, but yeah, that's what Nazi Germany did. It was called propaganda. They had Joseph Goebbels to do it. They literally have 2 to 3, maybe even 4 people now that are working at Charlotte County Sheriff's Office doing Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, you know, trying to tell people we're good. And at the same time, you know, literally showing people we're bad if you're awake. On their YouTube, well, Facebook and Twitter accounts. They literally have a tweet along where somebody's sitting in the car with a you know, a computer doing Twitter and taking pictures of everybody that they're violating with their road pirates for victimless crimes. It's just sick, man. They're basically trying to do what A&E is doing with Live PD, which I did another video, which, you know, I'm finally realizing what it is at the end of Rome. They had they said, let them eat cake. They literally gave them cake. It's a sugar, which is literally like a drug. So that made them happy. And then they had the Colosseum with the gladiators slaughtering poor people, and the lions were swallowing for entertainment. That's literally where we are at right now today, and that's what they're doing. So it is just unfreaking believable. Here's another one, too, that's, you know, keep your door, keep what's yours. The reason why they keep saying it's your fucking fault if it's ripped off, man, is because they're so busy with policing for profit with their road pirates, busting people for victimless crimes, they don't have time to do their real freaking jobs. This one, busting real criminals for victim crimes. So they're blaming it on you. Then they're bragging about the drug bust. We just freaking voted in Florida, and this Nazi fucking prick, Bill PRUMMELL, has went against it. We just voted 72% to legalize medical marijuana, which, yes, in the end, we would just want it legal, period. Because this is supposed to be America. God made grass. And, yeah, he's bragging about, I did a pot bust. Look at this thing. Look how many people I say. You didn't save shit, man. Pot hasn't killed anybody, asshole. Cops have, fuckhead. I'm going to attach this video. Now they're cranking out videos, too. This is absolutely propaganda, Nazi propaganda right here. Back to school with CCSO. What the fuck? When was that in Constitution, our founding fathers? Jesus, they said big government is bad, and they are right. And it's here, and it's right now. Back to school, CC. Really? You know, we just did a rally the other day on End Baker Act abuse, and we were at Charlotte County High School, and that maybe I should attach that video too. If you leave the property, I mean, it's like being in a prison, and if you leave the property, you better have papers to show that you know, your parents are letting you out, because this fucking stupid little wench blonde cop, oh my God, ran across the street. Said, show me your papers. If you don't, I'm going to fucking kill you and tase you and spray you and all this other crap. And, yeah, I got it on video. They got to show papers. If you don't, she'll fucking kill you, shoot you. I mean, just wow. Really? So that's where schools are at now. Basically, school is like jail. It's like prison. It's just getting you ready. I mean, you won't even know the difference. They're like, damn, I was in school, but now I'm in prison. Man, it's just the same. Well, that's what they're doing. They're getting, you know, indoctrinated and brainwashed. Child AD program, I talked to you guys about this before. This is bull crap. This is so they get all your information while you're in. We're doing you a favor. Bullshit. You're putting them in a database, fuckheads. Yeah, the pot bust again. Seatbelt violations. So they're I see them doing here in Southwest Florida, they are bragging about how, yeah, all these road pirates busting people for victimless crimes, you know, that's how we're really getting them. You know what, actually, I'm comparing this now is the illegal stop and frisk that they were doing in New York, which was struck down. It is literally the same fucking thing. Knock it off, damn it. You know, another one too is you got to think of this. What would our founding fathers do, think, or say if they were here right now and they saw this fucker, Charlotte County Sheriff, ass fuck Nazi prick himself? What would they do, think, or say? Would they think he is friend or foe? I say foe. Period. One way without arms, even though that's what our founding fathers said, we can take our country back. You got to trim the tree sometimes. Defund this prick. Run against this prick. Somebody needs to run here in Charlotte County that actually is running on freedom, not tyranny. We got a guy up in Tama, look him up, James McLinnis, almost won. He ran on freedom. He's going to quit busting people for pot unless it's a huge amount. And even then, like I said, we're trying to legalize it, so who cares? And then he was going to stop policing for profit. No more victimless crimes. He went to the black community and told them that, and he won all the black vote because they are sick of it. Because that's what happened when we freed the slaves. You went right back into slavery because then they started laws and busting you for, you know, anything and everything, made everything illegal, put you in jail and prison, and oh, look at that, we got a slave worker because if you're in jail and prison, we can make you a slave. Oh, you're a slave again. Shit, look at that. And they took their right to vote away doing that. They also took their right away to own a gun. So out of slavery, right back into slavery. This one is extremely sick here too, man. I wonder, are these two married? Are they gay? I don't get this part. But anyways, so here they are. Oh, my kid's going to school and we're so good. Bullshit. You people are fucking with kids in every single grade here in Charlotte County. It's disgusting. Like I said, Charlotte County High School, if you don't have your papers, this little frickin' bitch will run out the door. She's in full cop uniform and check your papers. If you don't, oh my God, you're going to go to jail. Oh my God. You know, actually what I've heard too is you will actually get Baker acted. Baker acted. This is why we had the rally, is because Baker acting here in Florida, you literally lose, you and your parents lose all constitutional rights for 3 days. You're putting in a psych ward where, you know, they teach you, you know, you're supposed to obey. Wow, founding fathers said that nowhere, by the way, and that's $1,000 a day. We are now Baker acting for profit. 32,000 kids across Florida last year Baker acted. Baker acting for profit. They are basically, literally, like I said, you know, I discussed it with others when they had a rally, literally teaching you, brainwashing, obey, obey. If you do not, we're going to Baker act you. We're going to lock you up. We're going to put you on some drugs that will make you like a frickin' sheep. Oh, it's sick. Very, very sick. They're bragging about, okay, we want this person. You want to know what? We're thinking about, I got to learn how to do artwork here on the computer. Let's start putting Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL on one of these. Wanted for violation of the Constitution and our rights. We need to make a poster. Another video for kids. Like I said, this is sick. We're good. Bullshit. You're fucking with them already in grade school. Jesus Christ. I'm 52. I was in high school. My God, man, I was doing pot, speeders, acid. Sold it small time. And you don't have the crap that you do here. In Charlotte County, one joint, you go to jail. In Charlotte County, if you have a bowl that smells like pot, you go to jail. It is freaking bull. Policing for profit here is the second industry in Florida. It is sick. We have the most people in jail and prison, third most in the nation. Just disgusting. You are literally just product here. Freaking socialist fascism gone wild, man. But I'll attach these kids. Look at this. Wow, we're good, kids. Really? Wow. And then we got to stop the war on drugs. Look at this. Gee, well, look what we got. We violated his. I mean, I'm speechless, man. Okay, here's one that's actually their real job. Death investigation. That's your real fucking job. There you go. You get that one. That's your real job. Quit policing for profit and do your real job. And we won't need as many of you either, by the way. More bulk. Oh my God, he had a knife. Okay, so who is the victim here? This person did this to themselves. Big freaking deal, man. What's your point? And there again, like I said, it's been a while since I look at this. We're good, even though we just fucked over your parents, and now you're with DC, Department of Children and Families person, and wow, they are not good people. Wake up. Our founding fathers would be shooting by now if they saw this crap. And then, of course, stop the war on drugs. Actually, this was one of their real jobs. There you go. Here again. Here was a victim crime, man. Fired employee refused to leave the business. That's kind of funny. So anyways, so yeah, they had to go in there and get him out. So that's a real crime. There you go. That's your real job. Ooh, I didn't even see this one. What's this one? Oh, brother. And there again, like I said, the Cops TV show, like I said, I just did a video where I did side-by-side comparison where everybody's talking about live PD or whatever the heck it's called, an A&E, where they're taking down people. Literally compare that to what the Romans did in the end times with the Colosseums. People went there for a show. They thought, wow, this is great. He's getting destroyed. It's the same thing. It's just, it's sick. Your society is fucked when you get to that point. So we are fucked, period. And there you go. Another PSA, public service announcement, about school. I just there again, like I said, they got a whole freaking video unit. It's unreal. Stop the war on drugs. K9. By the way, the UN has said get rid of the dogs, man, because it's literally like they're using the dogs like Nazi Germany did and the slave owners did. Period. And then to find this drugs bull crap, half the time a dog does a hit, it's bull crap. It's a lie. More propaganda here. We found a dog and brought her back. Really? Really? Let's go to court and jail and see all the people you fucked over for victimless crimes. This is bullshit. This is total bullshit. Propaganda. Oh, look at doggy. Really? I want to go to court. I had to go to court. They gave me an illegal ticket for speeding in the school zone when the signs weren't even there. Just, wow. How do you do that? You do in a freaking lawless society, unconstitutional, off the freaking chart. That's why I do Charlotte County Cop Watch, 4 to 5 hours a day, showing you guys how fucked up it is. And if you don't wake the fuck up, you're going to have Nazi Germany. You're going to have Cuba, North Korea. Look at Venezuela. Total freaking mess. Because socialism does not work. Then you know who the real criminals here in town? This fucker. Look at this fucker right here. $138,000 a year plus pay and benefits and retirement. Do you understand that? His budget, he just raised it by 4 to 5 million. I think it's up to 65, 67 million. 85% of that money goes to pay, benefits, and retirement. Do you know why we all don't get that? Because it's not real. It's unrealistic. It's called a Ponzi scheme. The private sector can't do that. Okay, do you understand? It's a scam. So they steal more from you with the pay, benefits, and retirement, which is, we've never in the history of mankind did this. So that's one way they steal from you. They also brag about their forfeitures and seizures. Totally unconstitutional. Completely. And they brag about it because they don't give a shit. They are the criminals. So like I said, I had to show you. I mean, look at, wow. Really? When are we going to put Bill Prummell's face here, man? Really? 5 people are dead in jail, no outside investigation. You got tons of people that they busted for, they were recording the attorneys and their clients in jail. That should have been national news. But it's so fucked up here that it didn't go national. Except for me. It's like, wow. I finally had a friend of mine, an activist, the other day, finally mentioned, yeah, I think what you're doing is making it, duh, hello, that's a lot of work. Now it is, the YouTube channel is literally internationally known. Every single country watches it. Every single country. It's big. In fact, what's interesting is UK is starting to watch it big time too, because it's so ungodly police state there too. Yeah, here you go. Tweets from the street. Look at that. Like live PD. We're going to show you ruining people's life live. And just like the Romans did, let them eat cake. That's not funny, man. That's not freedom. That is tyranny. What else we got here? Okay, here we go. We got a real crime. There you go. That's real. Let me see. Since I was here last, okay, more BS. 8-year-old. Oh God, whatever. See more propaganda BS. There you go. Here's the road pirates policing for profit. Speed enforcement. That's not speed enforcement. That's illegal stop. Oh, it's just whatever. What crime have they committed? Where's the victim? Dude, you are the victim from these criminals right there. There you go. They're bragging about the tweet along again. Bragging about their freaking dog. Like I said, the UN has banned it because they saw what Nazi Germany did with it and the slave owners of America. So they are the slave owners. You are the slave. Wake the hell up. What else we got here? Buckle up, no excuse. There again, victimless crime. Who the hell did you hurt? This is another excuse to violate your rights. Okay, yeah, stop the war on drugs. There you go. So like I said, there again, they keep bragging about, that, this is why it's good that we fuck with people all the time. When we stop them all the time on bicycles, we stop them all the time walking, we stop them all the time driving, because freedom sucks. Oh, I know I'm about ready to wear out here. I get 16 minutes. Wow, time flies. And here again, they're blaming vandalism on you if you don't lock your car, because we are just too damn busy policing for profit. We don't have time to do our real job. Just, oh God, sad. Oh, and here's this is funny too. Brotherhood Ride to Honor Fallen Heroes. Really? How about let's do a ride for all the people that you killed in jail? How about let's do a ride for the guy that had a knife, came out of the woods. He was mentally unstable. There was 3 deputies, and the one deputy that has been on the force for the longest time ever, they could have done a lot of other stuff, de-escalation, non-lethal, but no, the deputy that's been here forever, like 15 years, took his gun out and unloaded the clip, executed him on the spot. And you're supposed to be trained. If you can't fucking do something else, then you are not trained and you suck fucking balls. I hope they sue the shit out of you. By the way, another quick story before I end here. There was somebody contacted me about a month ago about the PUNTA GORDA police who were in Charlotte County who illegally tried to put his 20-year-old kid in prison for bringing contraband into the jail. And, he's asking me, how do I do sunshine law requests, FOIA requests, what can I do? I said, get all the car video. PUNTA GORDA actually at least does have some audio and car video, which is good. But here's the thing, they do not maintain it. He asked for the maintenance.
Sheriff's Office, and I would just like to remind you that school is now back in session. Some tips that I would like you to follow is please be aware of your surroundings. Watch the children coming to and from school. Watch the school zones. Please obey the speed limit. Please stop for all the buses when they are letting kids on and off the bus. And most of all, do not be a distracted driver. Please do not text while you have your children in the car. And have a great day.
Oh my goodness! Yeah!
So what are the rules when you can and cannot pass a school bus? Well, when it's a two-lane road, both sides there have to stop. But what if it's a multi-lane road and it's paved all the way across? Well, the answer is the same. Both sides in this scenario have to stop as well. The last one here is where there's a lot of confusion. What if there is a grassy median or a raised median in between the two sides of the highway? Well, the side with the bus needs to stop, but the other side can proceed on. You're just asked to slow down a bit and really use caution.
Into law enforcement nowadays. And it's a nationwide trend. I've talked to sheriffs and police chiefs not only in the state but around the nation, and they're having problems hiring. We got a couple things working against us. Number one is when the economy is turning around, when it's doing well, a lot of people will go into the private sector because yes, you can make more money up front. And then secondly, everybody knows the anti-law enforcement sentiment that's been going on. So a lot of people aren't rushing into this profession. So we have that growth that we're trying to really... Yes?
Yes, I have two questions. Do you believe in free speech and the Constitution on your government-ran Facebook page?
Mr. Sheets, you know why you were banned. We have rules. You did not follow the rules.
All right.
Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
I have an easy question. In Florida, can a consumer buy Narcan at a pharmacy? I know in other parts of the country they've allowed...
I don't think you can yet in Florida, but I believe, if I remember correctly, there is a bill up in Tallahassee right now. So they're trying to get it passed.
Thank you.
So, yes?
Sheriff, why was this citizen banned from your Facebook website? What's that all about?
He didn't follow the rules.
What rules did he break?
They're posted on our Facebook page. You're more than welcome to read it.
You wouldn't be able to
Anybody
share
else?
With us? You wouldn't be able to share with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, my question was not...
I'm talking to her. Yes, ma'am.
I asked you a question. You work for me, sir.
I don't work for you. Ma'am.
Yes, you do. Why did you ban this citizen?
Ma'am, what's your question?
You can't answer the question, Sheriff?
I think it's been asked and answered.
Why is it, your department is supposed to be keeping the peace, taking care of whatever. It doesn't seem right to me that you also have to take care of those who are mentally ill and those who are drug addicts. Why don't they open up a facility? I mean, you're going to have to hire more staff, and where are you going to put all these people? You said 60% between the...
Yeah,
that doesn't make
that's
sense.
what I'm telling you. That's been the question. Like I said, when the government can't seem to come up with answers, they push it off on us, and then it's up to us to try and figure it out.
Well, that's not right.
Yes, sir.
I noticed this past year, I haven't seen much in the paper about grow houses, as far as finding grow houses and shutting them down. Is that still a problem?
It's decreased a lot, and that's basically because some of the legalization that's been going on in other states. We are seeing a lot of it being imported from these other states. Right now, you know who your biggest trafficker is in drugs? The United States Postal Service.
Just a follow-up question. What about meth? How do you find meth operations?
Just a lot of good investigation. We get some tip work and all that stuff. So.
Especially for building it.
Yeah, they are very explosive. You got to be very careful with them. We do have some people on our staff that are specially trained to take them apart because they are very, very explosive. Ma'am, you had a question?
Oh, yeah, to follow up on this immigration situation. If a Hispanic person were in an accident... Can you speak just a little louder, please? We can really hear you. If a Hispanic person, appearing person, were in an accident, it was clearly not their fault, are you telling me that there would be no reason then that you would contact ICE?
No, I don't. We don't.
You don't what?
We don't contact ICE on that.
But I'll talk to you after.
Okay. Because remember, right now we don't have the, it's the federal government's responsibility, and also they have jurisdiction over immigration. We as local law enforcement do not. So when we take somebody in on a local crime, local charges, we have custody of them and we will notify ICE. But yeah, I'll talk to you afterwards because I don't know what you're talking about.
Sheriff, I'd like to ask you another question.
No, sir. Anybody else?
My family and members of this crowd have went to war defending freedom and the right to
And I thank you for your service. Yes,
We'd
ma'am.
like you to answer the question.
My husband and I are snowbirds, and we're down here 6, 7, 8 months. We love it here, and we're very grateful to have a police station right in Inglewood now. Anyway, we're over in Rotunda, on Rotunda Circle, and we noticed last year, I think the speed limits were like 30, and now we came back this year, and I can't remember, just when they were changed to 35, so now it's 35.
Yeah, that is up to the county. They set the speed limits. We don't. They usually come out and they have their engineers do studies with traffic and speed, and then they determine the proper speed. Because I also notice on Boundary they lowered the speed limit. Yes, that used to be 45.
And I noticed with this that same thing. It's 30 miles an hour there, but I wondered why it was 30 there and 35 on our side. But if you don't have anything to do with it.
No, I don't have anything to do that. We don't set it. We just enforce it.
How do we do as citizens in our...
You can reach out. You can reach out to your county commissioner. I don't know if you guys ever have Bill speak to you guys. Yeah, Bill Truex will come and speak to your group, but you can reach out to him individually, or you can invite him to one of these sessions like he did me and ask him to kind of give you an overview of the county and also voice your concerns. But either way, you can contact his office or.
Because our road is so narrow, and
there
are no
there's no sidewalks over there.
There's no place to walk. We do walk on the roads, but I mean we have to get off sometimes and let the traffic pass and so on.
So I never noticed they raised Rotunda Circle to 35 from 30.
They go 50 and 60 through there. All the other
Okay. Well, I know we've been getting a lot of complaints of speeders over there, and I know Chris has been having his staff out there as much as we can. That's one of the biggest complaints we get countywide is regard to traffic. So.
Who's Chris?
I'm sorry, Lieutenant Williams.
Oh, because Rotunda West, I mean, this has been going on for years. We'll advise you to call the police. So I don't think Truex is involved at all. I mean, give me a story. Let's find out. He's not going to.
Well, when it comes to setting the speed limits, that is the county function. I have nothing to do with that. Now, I can make some recommendations to them, but they are going to do their studies and side with what their engineer says.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we are advised to call the police.
They're speeders, yes.
Well, yeah, with the speeders, you're absolutely right. That's what they're going to say, because that's what we do. We have to enforce that. So, yeah. No, and he will tell you that. Anybody else?
You have a question in the back. What are you afraid of, Sheriff? Why can't you answer all citizens'
All I'm going to ask is about intelligence of policing, that's all.
Here's the venue. American Legion Hall, people people died and bled for free speech, and he's trying to restrict
Correct.
it. Please, wake up,
He
people.
answered the question.
He has a right to answer the questions.
No, he works for us. He is supposed to answer all questions.
I'm asking about intelligence policing. What are you using for software and hardware?
Yeah, why don't you be civil, Sheriff, and answer the question? Why did you ban a citizen?
Drop it.
What are you afraid of, Sheriff?
Follow the directions, I'll say.
Who's got your tongue?
Intelligence policing. What are you using for software and hardware? That's all I'm asking.
We've got a lot of different
No, I'm
programs.
having it right here in this public meeting.
That's all I'm asking.
Try to force me
That's
out.
all I'm asking.
This is rude. You and he together is rude.
Yeah, and you're all on video.
This is supposed to be
denying
America.
Free speech.
Oh, sue me.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it.
We thank you. I'm Al Beckle, President of Neighborhood Watch. I appreciate you all coming. I'm sure that some of you might have some additional questions. The Sheriff might be around for a few minutes afterwards, but there are some refreshments in the back, and stay around and enjoy the refreshments, and thank you all for coming.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Americans
Be ashamed of yourself.
please do.
I'm not going to tell you.
No free speech.
The agenda is free speech. Transparency in government. If a government official won't answer a question why they banned a citizen, something's wrong. You bet. Oh, free speech.
That's not it.
Freedom.
That is not it.
Freedom. Have you ever heard of freedom?
I understand freedom. What's the freedom about?
This gentleman over here has been banned from posting on the Facebook page of Charlotte County Government Sheriff's Department.
Is he in violation of the rules?
I wanted to know. The sheriff refused to answer.
It's not
That
about
was
that.
the question. Well, why wouldn't he answer the question? What's so difficult about the question?
What did you do on Facebook? What's the agenda? What is the problem?
We're in American Legion Hall. These men have died and bled for free speech.
I mean,
And
you
you
obviously
people trampled on.
Did you even serve? You don't look like it.
There's nothing better to do in your time.
Hey, Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done... Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before, we're
Sheriff's getting a little too pushy.
is
You
the
work
hard
for
part.
us, Sheriff.
And
Just keep that in mind. At one time we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month. Oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.